Hi, my name is Lewis Mugo. I'm the executive chef of James Suit Serviced Apartments and our signature restaurant, Agenti. We have two locations. We have one at State House Crescent and another one at Riverside Lane. Now today, currently, we are shooting this video at our Riverside Lane. For you today, we have our salmon dish. But before I go there, let me tell you a bit about our James Suit Serviced Apartments. We have banquet rooms, we have conference halls, we have furnished and non-furnished apartments. All prices are our prices are very good depending on your package on your wallet. We go with your wallet. As we go on, we have our seared salmon. For today's dish, we'll have our seared salmon, pan-seared salmon. This salmon is from Norway. As you can see, I like my salmon with the skin, as you can see. So for this one, we'll just season with salt and black pepper. Just a bit of salt. As it's going on, switch on your pan. They become a bit hot. So we have salt and black pepper. Salmon has its own taste. Salmon has its own taste. It's an acquired taste, so you don't need to spoil this dish. It's perfect the way it is. It's already seasoned, so you don't need to start spoiling it with adding a lot of garlic, I don't know, a lot of what. So just salt and black pepper for me does the trick. So for this, I put my oil inside the pan. The pan should be slightly hot and slightly warm, not so hot, not so cold. And then the skin side down. For the skin, I like it crispy, so I like it putting my skin side down. You can hear the pan is doing the sizzling sound. Then we let it continue cooking. Depending on the doneness, this is one fish where you can actually have it. This is one kind of fish that you can actually enjoy eating it with the doneness of either rare, medium rare, well done. For me, I like it medium, which I'm going to make it today medium. As we were saying before, James Suit Service Apartments. Both our service, both locations, the State House Crescent and here at Riverside, we have our signature Agenti restaurant. Here at Riverside, we have our Sky Bar Lounge, which is at the rooftop. The beauty about it is that you can see the whole of Nairobi. I hope one day we will do a shoot there. It's a very beautiful place. You'll enjoy it. So as you can see, I like it crispy. Make sure your oil is not too hot. So using a palette knife, your spatula, enjoy. We're using this because salmon is a very tender fish, eh? So you have to be careful not to let it cook, let the fire do its work. So for this here, we serve it with, you can have a choice of either mashed potato, basil mashed potato, or parsley potatoes, or pea mash. It's up to you, whatever side dish you want. And we serve with seasonal vegetables and a sauce. So as you can see, the skin is becoming crispy, but still we want it more crispy. So let it just continue. At Agenti restaurant, we have our lava stone cooking, which we're going to, I'll do it maybe in another show. I'll present for you how we do our lava stone cooking. We have our brunch, our famous brunch, which is the first Saturday of every month. And we have our Burger Fest Burger Day, which buy one burger, get one free every Monday. So please, if you're around, if you want to be delivered, please call, even Jumia, we're there, Glovo, we're there, please dial us up and we'll come and taste our Agenti burgers. So as you can see, the skin is crispy nicely. So we turn it the other side down, let it cook. So for a medium salmon like this, give or take, should take you about another 8 minutes. Should take you 8 minutes to cook from start and finish. If you want it well done, give or take do another 12 minutes maximum, from start to finish. Oh, perfectly cooked, eh? So you reduce the heat a bit, not too much heat. Perfectly cooked. So the good thing about this is that now once you've cooked it like this, you let it rest. Any meat that you make it, you should let it rest. What I mean by resting means is that we let it, the juice, to retain the juice. So if I've taken, say for example, 8 minutes cooking this, I should let it rest for at least half the time, which is 4 minutes. So as you can see, this is perfectly cooked. The skin is crispy, perfectly. So when you remove it, this is now medium nicely. We let it rest for about 4 minutes, half the time you've taken it to cook. As the salmon is resting there down for 4 minutes at least, we will now start doing the accompaniment, which are doing mashed potato. So we have margarine or butter. So your pan should be slightly warm, not so hot, because butter it melts very fast and can burn very fast. So you have your butter, a bit of your onions, chopped garlic, I like when I'm having my mashed potato, I like having that taste of onions inside and a bit of garlic. That's why I usually like my mashed potatoes. Even here, the one we sell. So this is one portion of mashed potato. So put it in. Mix it up very well, making sure that the flavor of the onions is in each and every part of the mashed potato. Oh, that looks nice. Then we have cream. This is cream. You can have your cooking cream. If you don't have cream, you can use milk. So just pour in a bit of your cream. So that's going on very well. Scrape off all the parts. Make sure that you have each and every part. You don't want to leave anything on the pan. And you're using a plastic spatula. Don't try and use, for a non-stick pan, don't use anything aluminium, because you're going to scrap off the aluminium on the pan and it will no longer be a non-stick pan. So there we go. Make sure you're seasoning, salt. What I mean by seasoning, your salt and black pepper. Nice. That's perfect. So we have our mashed potato here. And for our vegetables, again, pan on. Slightly warm. I love butter, so don't be surprised I'm using butter in most of my dishes, or margarine. Of the taste of butter and food. It's a perfect blend. A bit of onions. And then now I have my seasonal veg here. Here I have zucchini, broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. You can have either these or you can have spinach, depending on your taste bud for the day. So we pour in the vegetables. These have been blanched already. What I mean by blanching is that they have been boiled in hot water. Hot water with salt. We call it blanching. We pre-cook them so that when the order comes in, it's just a matter of just finishing. Our dishes here, when you order your food, season with salt and black pepper. When you come to our Genti restaurants, our food takes approximately not more than 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, the food will be at the table. So we have that. We have our mash is ready and our salmon is ready, so we can now go to plate the food. From here, our vegetables are ready. Our mashed potatoes is ready. Our salmon is ready. So now all we have to do is just to plate the food. So do not overcook the vegetables. Vegetables are not good when they are overcooked. There's a term we call it, we say al dente. So make sure the vegetables are al dente. So we'll go here to the plating side. So for here, our vegetables are here. So this is balsamic reduction. It's just basically just to make the plate look more presentable. So just play around. If you don't have it, it's okay, no problem. So you have that. You have your vegetables now. You have your salmon, which was cooked earlier, which was resting. There we go. Like that, perfect. And then now, last but not least, we have our mashed potatoes. Our mashed potatoes, I like serving my accompaniment separately. I love serving my accompaniment separately. So I'll have it there. I turn the pan slightly. Just try and mold it a bit. It's more presentation. There we go. Clean it up a bit, the plate, when you're taking to a guest. Don't make it too smooth again, you have to make it at least a bit. And voila, there we go. Here we have our salmon, mashed potatoes. This is our mashed potatoes, fried onion, garlic and mashed potatoes. And here's our salmon, pan-seared salmon with seasonal vegetables.
We take a short break on Tupike. We will be right back.
Welcome back after a short small break. For the second part of the show, we'll be making today we'll be making a chicken wrap with bacon. So for the chicken wrap, this one has already been wrapped. I'll just show you exactly what we have inside. So for the chicken wrap, we have our bacon, and which is our bacon. We have our chicken breast. And we have something known as cheddar cheese, which is inside here. This is our cheese. So our breast is actually, we open it up. It's like a butterfly. We marinate it nicely. Then we put our cheddar cheese inside, like that. And then we now wrap it up. This is a very, very, very amazing dish. And you can do it even at home. It's not expensive. But better yet, come at Agenti, will make it for you. So you just wrap the bacon. Here we are using streaky bacon. As you'll have noticed, maybe most of my dishes I'm using streaky bacon. Why? Is because of the fat. The fat brings, there's a flavor that it brings onto the food. So there we go. The last one, like that. So there we go. So we have our chicken wrapped in bacon. So that's basically it. So for this, switch on your pan. So for this, when you come, you have it. Now this one, there's no way you can have it done either. There's no doneness. Chicken has to be cooked, fully cooked. because one of the most dangerous bacteria, Salmonella, is found in this. So we have to be really, really careful when you are cooking the chicken. So we have our pan which is getting hot. So give or take this chicken, when you cook it from here, the pan, then up to into the oven, give or take will take you about maximum 18 minutes to be made. So we have our oil inside. Not too much again, because we have cheese there, you have bacon, which is the fat which is coming in from the bacon. So you have to be very careful not to make it too much oily. Also, when you're seasoning your chicken, because of the fat, because of the bacon and the cheese, which is salty, so make sure you don't overdo it. You can hear the sizzling sound. So as that is going on, we can be switching on our fryer on. We are blanching our fries also, which will serve with the chicken bacon wrap. Remember our temperature 160 degrees when you're blanching. When you're finishing your fries, 180 degrees. For your chicken wrap and bacon, you have to make sure that you're turning every corner of the chicken. Reason being is to make sure that the bacon is nicely sealed, which makes it to nicely sear into the chicken. To bind with the chicken, sorry. If you see it's becoming too smoky, you can reduce the heat. Nice, very nice, eh? I can see my cameraman is looking thirsty for this food, eh? So once that is done, this one, put it in your oven. When it's like this, put it in your oven for at least 15 minutes. 170 degrees for 15 minutes. So the fries, want to blanch the fries now. There we go. The same pan that I used for making the chicken and bacon wrap is the same pan that I'm going to use to make our vegetables, which for that we are serving today, we are doing some spinach. So this spinach has been chopped, has been blanched, now is just to finish it. So for the finishing we use, why I'm using the same fat is we have the flavor of the bacon goes nicely into the spinach. Eh? So for here we have our onions, we have our garlic, no butter because it has that, and also be careful about the salt because this oil has a lot of salt. So you have to be careful not to make it too oily. So as the fries are going on, let's put this in the oven for 12 minutes, 170 degrees. All right, so that is inside the oven. So the fries are blanching, 12 minutes. So our pan, remember our pan should not be very hot since now we are making the oil from the bacon. We have our onions, we have our chopped garlic here. Then you add your spinach inside. Then I usually like adding cream into spinach. Well, if you put more cream, less cream, no problem. The more the better the taste. That looks nice. Smells good too. As remember, as always, just press it inside your fries, just to make sure that they are blanched nicely. So we have our spinach here, we have our fries here. In about another 2 minutes or 3, we'll be now removing our chicken. Remember always to let it rest. It has to rest half the time that it took, so that it can retain all the juices. So we'll be going to cut it in a few minutes. Our fries now, we want to go and plate the chicken wrap. Smelling very nice here today. So our fries are crispy. Make sure you season with salt immediately after you remove them from the fryer. So you can go now to us there, we plate.